Welcome everyone to this week's vlog. It's Sunday the 2nd of August and it's a lovely day. The sun has just come out and we are in my garden again, and it's also International Day of Forgiveness. I posted some things on my Facebook wall about it, and oponopono is one beautiful way of helping yourself heal through forgiveness. Now, forgiveness isn't about forgiving other people. I think really the root of forgiveness, even though in a sense it is, the very root of it is the pain that you're holding because you have a problem with someone else is hurting you. So when you forgive, you're actually helping to heal yourself. And sometimes it's too difficult to talk to other people because maybe their way of thinking or speaking is different to yours, and you find it a challenge to be around them. But when you forgive them, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to ring them up on the phone or be in their company. It's a practice that helps you heal. And when you use the technique oponopono, it brings you forward to a point where after a while, with continuous healing with the oponopono, you may be able to face these people again who have hurt you and talk to them about it, or maybe not. It's not something that you absolutely have to do, but it is something that when you do it for yourself, and I mean in a way that you don't necessarily talk to the other person, but you're practicing the oponopono, what happens to you is your heart chakra lets go of all the pain, and then your heart chakra begins to heal and you become less unhappy, and over time you can talk about the situation that caused you pain. And once you can talk about it, when you've reached a point where you can talk about it and it no longer causes you pain, then you know you've healed yourself. And at that point is when maybe if you wanted to, you could talk to the people that hurt you. But again, it's not something you have to do. Being here right now energetically is very hard. And the last few weeks have been extremely difficult for some of you. And I also briefly wanted to talk about Venus going retrograde. And there has been some misunderstanding about what Venus retrograde means. And maybe it's just a different point of view. So to any astrologers out there, I don't mean to offend, but my personal point of view is when Venus goes retrograde, we do of course need to look at our relationships and try and understand them better, or make them more conversational, bring up things that you need to clear up between one another and be really honest. So if you're in a relationship that's very difficult for you, then you definitely need to, during this period of the next few weeks, to sit down with the people you love and tell them how you feel, and try and do it in a way that everybody can remain calm and just say what they need to say. Have an open table where anything is allowed, and then try and take on the other person's point of view without feeling too offended. This is difficult practice because when we're in a loving relationship, very often our loved ones know how to press our buttons, and sometimes do it, sometimes not even intentionally, but they just do it because they can. And it doesn't mean that they love you any less. It just means that maybe they need to be reminded that you don't like that and that you would like to improve your relationship and not necessarily break up. This period, I think some people have been saying there's going to be an awful lot of breakups, and yes, there may be, but if you are rational and you really love someone deeply, and it doesn't matter what the situation is, during this time, concentrate on that and work with yourself on removing the obstacles that are stopping you either being together or stopping you having a better loving relationship. And that, if that means getting help, get help. I have been helping some people who have been having relationship problems by creating love spell packs, and also by doing some specialized tarot readings for pure relationship reasons and bringing more love into your life. Tarot has many ways. You can work with tarot many ways, and I think it's a wonderful way to, if you know how to read tarot and you want to expand your knowledge a bit, maybe try doing that. Look up on the internet how to improve your love life with tarot, or improve relationships with tarot, and see what comes up. Or you could also contact me for a reading or a spell. They're all different prices, so you would need to talk to me directly to find out, but they're not expensive. I start off with the very smallest spell pack, which is €15, and you get a full written instructions in what to do, because I feel handwriting, and also you will be part of that handwriting within the spell, works so much better on intentions than if you print it off the internet, because it's not coming directly from you, it's coming out of a machine, if you know what I mean. So I think handwriting when you're doing spell work is a much more successful way. So if anybody are working on spells they found on the internet, try handwriting them and they'll work better for you. So just a few tips there, or again, if you want to get in touch about spell packs or tarot readings, please do PM me on my Facebook page. Thank you very much. And I'm going to end it today with the oponopono, what we say to bring in forgiveness. And it's a beautiful way of doing this, because it really, as I said at the start, it really helps your own personal healing journey. And by healing yourself, then of course the ripples move out and help others do the same. So you place your hand on your heart and you say, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you. Opono. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you. Opono. Sending brightest blessings to you all and much love. I hope you have a lovely Sunday and a lovely week wherever you are, and try to give so much back to yourself by giving yourself more love. Try the opono. It works. Much love and many blessings coming your way. Namaste.